Okay, yes, so it looks like we are live. Hey, everybody, this is Charles Miskey with Seven Summits Body, coming to you live. Let me close my door quick. Of all the crazy wonky things, suddenly the house gets noisy. Sorry about that. So, let me show you here what. So in Zwift today, I did a run on the treadmill. I did a workout, and it crashed. So let me switch this to just me so I don't have to embarrass any of my friends or embarrass me because my friends are all so much more active than I am. Okay, so here it is. I did weights this afternoon when I got home from work. So in Watopia on the track, I did a 0.5 mile in 9 minutes and 44 seconds, which, that's great, that's fine. But then I switched to a workout. And you see, yesterday the same deal happened. There's the actual Film My Run 500 that I imported from RunCline, Pascal's RunCline app, which I have running on my iPad. And that's how I connect from my StrideFoot pod to the Zwift. It acts like a Bluetooth forwarder, like a Bluetooth bridge. So the signal comes in from my heart rate monitor, which is a Wahoo Ticker X, and my StrideFoot pod, and then it goes into my iPad. My iPad then records it with enhanced stats that it pushes over to Stride, which is what it should do. And then it also then pretends to be a Bluetooth sender for all of the stats that I send up to Zwift, and that's how I run on the treadmill. I did a workout yesterday called Film My Run 500, which is a really cool workout, and it's at 4:35 a.m. Mountain Time. I think 11:35 British Standard Time, or British A Time, BAT, whatever that stands for. And it's by Stephen Cousins, trail runner, ultra runner. But it only recorded 0.02 miles, which was the warm up into it. It didn't but here's the actual picture of what I actually did. See, I did 4 miles, and there's where I cut off right there, as you can see. Go back to that picture. Sorry about that. So right here at 5.1, right here, boom, that's when I stopped, and I went ahead and did a post-workout. And I think that was the problem, was that when it hit that spot, it stopped recording correctly and didn't push then to Strava or anything else, actually. So what I did was, let's go through the process. So Pascal's RunCline app, which I recommend highly, and you don't have to have a StrideFoot pod to use it. There's a lot of other options. Check it out. And I'm not, a paid endorsement or anything. It's a free app. You get it for Apple only at the moment, I think. I have used it on a Droid and was sorely disappointed and kind of sad and like, oh, that's not the best. Not I don't know, not blaming anybody for anything. It's just that I was not happy with the experience, and that's just me. Okay, so anyway, I've already downloaded, so let's go into the calendar and upload, I mean, downloads, there we go. And you'll see that it'll put it in there, and it'll probably have the same kind of a corkscrew sort of looking thing, because that's what it does is it puts out fake, I'll show you here. It puts out fake GPS signals, and there's my intervals at 213 watts, 222 watts, 226 watts, mostly in zone 1 because the way my CP, which is the same thing as FTP for bikes, roughly. And then it shows I did a 401 foot elevation gain because I was averaging about a 1.4% grade. I had actually set it to 1.5%, so it was rounding off something, and that's all good. That's not really important. Just wanted to show you what it looks like here. So at, let's see, where is that 0.5 miles at? Right about 9 minutes and 36 seconds, 9 minutes and 40 seconds. So right about 9 minutes and 40 seconds is where it stops for what I uploaded already, which matches with this, which says it was 9 minutes and 44 seconds. Okay, pretty good. Okay, now, the problem is when I upload this to everybody else, I don't want to have it overlapping because it might gripe and say this is the same activity and you can't do this. So I have to go to Fit File Tools, and I took the initiative of already uploading it. Fitfiletools.com, FITFILE2ETOOLS.com. So you go to Section Remover. You upload your fit file. Picked Imperial because I live in the United States. And then, look, hey, look, there it is. So now what I need to do is find the spot at about 9 minutes and 40, right here is about where the bump hits. So if I go over just a touch, it's really not significant. It's not going to break my heart. Let's see. And again, and this is time. This right here is time. So I can just go from here, there. And that's probably good enough. If they overlap by just a hair, I don't want it to overlap by a hair. But sometimes it does. Reset my selection. 9.7, 940, 9.8. Seriously, it's metric after all that? So that'd be 9.75 at 45 seconds, right? So 9.8 should be safe. Whew. All right. Because, like I said, I don't want it to overlap. Otherwise, the other services might complain. And go. Okay, click here to download your file. I'm nervous. So, the least important... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, Map My Run is maybe the least important of these things. So let's test it out here to see what it says. Fit File Tools and Import. Go to Dashboard. And whoa! Somehow it already had the right run. Let's look at what this is. That's weird that Strava didn't get it. I wonder if it's a more complicated problem. I wonder if there's a problem with the Strava API. Anyway, this is the one that I just uploaded. And it does look legit. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I don't want to screw up my stats. Oh, I know what I need to do. Because I haven't checked with Adidas, but yesterday Adidas was screwed up. So let's try it. So I'm going to download this as a TCX because that's what Adidas wants. Okay. And then I'm going to delete it because I don't need it. It appears as though I already have the workout that I need here, the 5.06 mile run. Wow. Which looks to me to be... I wonder if this was pushed from... Oh, this needs to be the one I delete. Okay. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm doing this live, so I'm the one taking a risk. So I'm going to add the workout. I'm going to put the uploaded file back in because that's the one that I needed to upload. The other one was the wrong one. That's the Stride, which is the 4.55 plus. So Stride must be pushing to Map My Run. I'm going to have to make that. I'm going to disconnect that because I do not want that to happen in the future. Note to self: disconnect Map My Run from Stride. Now make sure this is here. That's legit. What the heck? I thought I deleted this. Are you sure you want to delete this workout? Delete. Okay. Yes, please. Yes, it did. I don't know. Anyway, something else that I like. Let's get rid of this because we've already got like 3 of these open now. Because it keeps spawning them every time you touch something. It goes pink, pink, pink. Here's the You versus the Year 2021 challenge. And I have 712 kilometers, which puts me in the top 11%. And that's cool, you know, for somebody who really doesn't run. That's awesome. All right, now let's go to Adidas and see. Wow, I didn't know I would need to log into Adidas. Gosh, I'll do it with Google. Hello? Boom. All right. So now we go to settings. Settings. And activity import. Now, it's not available through the web interface, but I'm going to check to make sure that Stride didn't push to here. Because again, it's on my phone. I don't have it. Sorry about the delay here. Adidas running. Anyway. Progress. Let's see if it's got a 4.5. The most recent activity was 0.5 miles. Okay. So choose file. TCX. Upload. Dang it. I have no idea what it's trying to do here. Activity import. Choose file. TCX. Upload. There. I'll reload this and see. 4.55. So yes, we are correct. Right, now we will go into Strava. Upload activity. Are you following all of this? I know it's a big pain in the butt, and hopefully I'm going to reconnect. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect my Strava and my Training Peaks, because those are the two that seem to especially. Oh, and I guess Adidas RunCline. I'm sorry, not RunCline. It's Pascal's RunCline is the app. Adidas Runtastic. All right. This takes a minute to do its thing. Ooh, duplicate activity. Dang it. 5, 6, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3. All right, so activity feed. I was trying to avoid that. My activities. 2, 3. Yep. They overlap enough that it's not going to take this. I'll show you how to fix that in a minute. Let's try Training Peaks. Boom. Upload file. Wait, file tools. See if it gripes at me. It appears to not be. Again. All right, so because it comes from RunCline, it does have power data, which doesn't always come from Zwift, and heart rate zones, and the map, the curly Q. The elevation gain, which is only 3 to 57 because I was only at 1.5%. So save and close. And there we are. And it gave me a 44 TSS plus 8 plus that. So I'm at about a 70 TSS for the day, which is okay. That's a little less than what I want it to be over the course of the week, but I'm training for stuff, and we'll talk more about that later. I've already talked about it a bunch on my live video, my live activities when I'm out running. All right, so if we go to FitFile Tools and we go to the time adjuster. All right, so when was this? 5:18 a.m. So we go to the time adjuster, select file, and we want it to be today, and we want it to be at 5:30 a.m. Go. It's going to be Fit File Tools 5. Now let's try it. What I've done is I've given it a few minutes of less overlap. It worked. Whew. And I was wearing my Hoka Bondies. And we will title this Missed Run from Failed Zwift Export. Okay, and that's just a quick note. Again, is it the connection between Zwift and Strava or Apple TV if you go past the end of a workout? Don't know. So now I can save. There. And there's the curlicue. And this curlicue, like I said, it creates a fake GPS signal. Somebody asked me about this yesterday. It creates a fake GPS track so that it can give an elevation gain locked to the GPS track that Zwift and Training Peaks and everybody can understand. Okay, now this was very specific to RunCline and the Stride Foot Pod, but you could just as easily have done this with treadmill data. So if you have a Bluetooth treadmill that exported through an app, or if you have a Garmin or other type of watch that can record your motion on the treadmill and then again output a fit file to Zwift, so that if we can just snag that fit file, the tweener file between the two, which most devices do save somewhere, then we can do the same thing with those. And that's just the tip of the iceberg for this kind of thing. I wanted to do this live because I thought that it would be really cool to do something a little different for a change. And I'm going to save this file and put it to Facebook. I might on my 7 Summits Body group and maybe my Incline Treadmill Trainer group pages, and see if I can get any activity there. I would love it if somebody could check in with this, and please be sure that that you need to subscribe and you need to watch the playlist. That's the plan. If you can subscribe and watch the playlist, that'd make me really happy. And if you comment, that's even better, because the comments help me to come up with better ideas for how to manage the activities that you want me to help you with. Some of the other questions I've gotten other places, I feel like I've become an expert in this particular thing, and I want to perfect my expertise by having more really good questions and more really good videos. So thanks a lot for hanging out with me. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope that we can do this again pretty soon. All right.